problems that large cities face. Dear students, today our learning outcomes are that by the end of lesson, students will be able to identify the problems that large cities face and approach its possible solution. Environmental problems. Human beings have become an increasingly powerful environmental force over the last 10,000 years. With the advent of the agriculture, 8,000 years ago, we began to change the land, and with the Industrial Revolution, we began to affect our atmosphere. So, the recent increase in the world's population has magnified the effects of our agricultural and economic activities. But the growth in world population has masked what may be an even more important human environmental interaction. So, increase vulnerability to extreme weather event. Pollutions like air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, sound pollution, climate change, heat wave, sanitization problem, and poor trash storage will be discussed in this lesson. Let's discuss first increase vulnerability of extreme weather. When basic infrastructure is strained, large cities are more vulnerable to the effect of extreme weather events like tropical cyclone, heat waves, and flooding. Large cities also experience pollution, which occurs when harmful substances are introduced into the environment. So, the type of pollution that the large cities face, like air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, and sound pollution. Let's discuss first air pollution. Air pollution is one of the environmental problems that large cities face in air pollution. While every city is different, there are common factors that contribute to air pollution. That air pollution is mainly caused by the burning of the fossil fuels, which release particles, gases, chemicals into the air. Common pollutants in big cities include particulate matters like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and methane. Fossil fuel power transportation, power generation, and manufacturing processes cause air pollution. Now let's see the effect of air pollution. Air pollution affects both people and the environment around the world. It causes heat stroke, heat diseases, lung cancer, chronic and acute respiratory diseases. The next one is water pollution. Water pollution can be defined as the contamination of a stream, river, lake, ocean, or any other water bodies, depleting water quality and making toxic for environment and humans. Like most of the developing countries, urbanization and industrialization have not gone in peace with environmental pollution, resulting in enormous problems rising from environmental pollution. This is especially true about water bodies, wherein various toxic solid wastes, effluent, and emissions are being discharged, resulting in an excessive amount of toxic and hazardous water bodies. The effects of water pollution are diseases in human drinking or consuming polluted water in any way has many disastrous effects on our health. The third one is land pollution. Land pollution is a major problem around the world and one of the main environmental problems that large cities face. Land pollution is caused by a variety of factors. Some of the main causes of the soil pollution include deforestation and consequent erosion, agriculture, industry, mining, landfills, and illegal dumping of wastes. The effects of the land pollution, we see that soil pollution is another form of land pollution, where the upper layer of the soil or the topsoil composition is damaged or becomes altered. The overuse of the chemical fertilizer, soil erosion, leading to the loss of the fertile land for agriculture. Forest covers fodder patches for grazing, etc. And when harmful substances from the industrial processes like chemicals are improperly deposited to the land. The next one is noise pollution. Atmospheric pollution is not the only type of the contamination that is harming living beings on this planet. Drivers honking the horns, groups of the workers drilling the road's surface, aircrafts flying over us in the sky. So everywhere is a noise, noise, and more noise. Cities have become the epicenter of the type of the noise is called noise pollution. The effect of the noise pollution that it creates in us irritation, nervousness, increased stress, sleep disturbance, increasing blood pressure. The next one is heat wave. The evolution of the heat wave risk in the cities is related to the regional climate change in interaction with the urban heat islands. Sanitation problem. Sanitation problems are rampant in urban areas due to the overpopulation. This is seen in many of the areas people settle. The local government find it is hard to properly set up and manage a proper sewerage system due to the rampant plot of the human pollution. The fast increase in people's population sometimes overwhelm the local government's resources capacity to construct the required sanitation. The next one is poor trash storage. Cities around the world are facing great challenges due to the increasing urbanization. And one of the major challenges is the rising amount of the generated waste and littering due to the huge demand for the food products and other essentials. Public waste bins are filled up faster than ever and inevitably many of the bins end up overflowing before collected, causing not only cluttered streets and bad odors, but also negative health impacts and environmental impacts. Other impacts of the pollution and other environmental problems in the large cities are that these impact on urban weather climate, impact on urban atmospheric chemistry, impacts on human health, and impacts on urban ecosystem. In cities, natural vegetation or natural vegetative surface are replaced by the buildings and paved streets. These changes alter the surface absorption of the solar radiation, heat storage capabilities, and evaporation rates, and result in significant changes in meteorological conditions such as surface temperature, local turbulence, and wind pattern. Air pollution also increase in the population of the cities means that the more energy is consumed for heating, air conditioning, and transportation. Especially we see and face in the large cities. Now let's see how to reduce the pollution. Number one is plant more and more tree. Number two, shop at environment friendly stores. Number three, use eco friendly products. Number four, throw away litters even if it isn't yours and reuse the items. Dear students, your assignment is that you have to attempt in your notebook, that is, how land pollution is caused. List down the harmful effect of pollutions.